been more than a year and a half since the U.S. Postal Service closed the mail processing center in Pocatello. One local government office says they've seen a difference in the speed they get their mail. Local News 8's Chris Nestman is here. Now, Chris, you talked to a few people who work in the Jury Commissioner's office for Bonneville County, and they say the mail is definitely slower.
Yeah, specifically with first-class envelopes. Packages and other items are still processed at the Pocatello location, but letters are processed in Salt Lake. While for the most part that isn't a problem, but when you're dealing with time-sensitive items like jury duty summons, it can make a difference.
We mail out all of our summons a month in advance, and that lets people know that they're required to come to jury duty. So we get them back every day, at least a few pile of them.
A few piles of mail that made it is the norm. What isn't normal is how the Jury Commissioner's office say they've seen an increase in the number of letters that come back later than they should have.
We see them 3 to 4 months out and behind now, whereas that didn't really happen before.
For time-sensitive mail that matters, like responding to jury duty, that's a bit of a problem. We reached out to the U.S. Postal Service for an interview. Their regional media representative, Brian Sperry, declined to interview, but did send an email in response. In the email, Sperry said, quote, "Post offices in the area have not experienced an uptick in customer service complaints. But if individuals are having a particular service issue, they should contact the Postal Service either by calling 1-800-ASK-USPS or visit on their website at usps.com/help. He also explained how first-class mail timing is different from what it used to be, and that local mail now has a 2 to 3 day delivery period. This became the national standard in January of 2015. Back at the Jury Commissioner's office, these ladies simply hope that things get ironed out soon.
We'd hope that there'd be some kind of agreement between, both of us and everybody else, for that matter, of making sure that things are accounted for and reliable so that we don't have this kind of issue anymore.
Now, I talked to several people who declined to go on camera about this issue, and one person brought up a pretty good point. If 2 to 3 days is considered standard for local first-class mail, that means it can still take a week to get a response for a letter if you count 3 days to send, 1 day to respond and turn it around, and 3 more days to send it back. She said point blank that a week is not exactly quick when it comes to timely mail like jury summons. Reporting in studio, I'm Chris Nestman.
Thank you, Chris. The U.S. Postal Service representative did say he would personally call the Bonneville County Jury Commission to see if they could figure out something to make the process smoother.